Manchester United 3 matches, 3 wins, 11 goals scored, 2 conceded. United all right, but because say one and another say yenim owo ehena. Sure. Louis Van Gaal. Sure. Sheya the only thing with him boy Inter and sure. Draw. Inter quality me board draw. But and then me hear Manchester United me hear Manchester United Crystal Palace na me baby. Na me catch one say Manchester na so be boni say ya wo Premier League ni ma. Oh. Statement now make here na em de. Say omo be boni say ya wo Premier League ni mu a. Honestly speaking, obi o here and match ni bibia. Na me be white na here. Afi boy so see team na yi. Sana boy to oh, boy na omo boy no. Sa. Na unyi ni ze mutim na yi. And yen na nyankopon ase sa de ache na yenda pure 95.7 atiefo nyina ase. Sada omo jebre na omo tie show no. If you are talking about Manchester United, the last time I can hanum say since the days of Louis Van Gaal, that was when I'm jai say me the preseason judge team's performance. Van Gaal time, just like Ten Hag, there is a bit of similarities. If you look at the kind of football Van Gaal is also a student of the Johan Cruyff football. When we talk about the Johan Cruyff football, it is the tiki-taka style. That's pressing football, free-flowing, possessive football. No? It is a kind of football that the Dutchmen believe in it. And these two coaches are similarities kakra style of play no because possessively about that kind of football. Apart from that, they are also Dutchmen. And the qualities be game certainly tracing the back you are going to see a style of player. A Dutch football in the club Manchester United. But then again, you look at the kind of results. Last time na meka Louis Van Gaal in the first match in the preseason against LA Galaxy or almost 7-0. Now Eric Ten Hag also first match or Liverpool 4-0. It brings back that similarities I was talking about during that particular season, the 2014-2015 season. No preseason, Louis Van Gaal already the hopes of Manchester United supporters so high because now Jumo the Dutch national team our World Cup now also eba Manchester United now oba a preseason no Jumo sign to the team no eba be no certainly now your United supporter obenya GDA enya hotoso so when you coach after the exit of Sir Alex Ferguson obetimi ababa betenetene niam club ni mu. But then again, season it was difficult. The likes of NK Dons Muninache Manchester United 4-0. Abrana Yura season now you fight to say Benya trophy, competitive football for that matter. Leicester City che Manchester United no 5-3. Swansea Munina Manchester United. It is a obia that era. This particular era Ten Hag started no ubenya botere kaka ube lower expectations, no limited expectations, because you know that these things are bound to happen in air football. And one thing we shouldn't take sight of, Andy, say a new coach take you over a new teamer. Player Bia brings out the A game. Eric Ten Hag is new to the system. And previously, players at Manchester United team are no more formally in ano. Obia be person obekunu because and se uti asama Ten Hag aka. It is rumored say wa catch a Captain Harry Maguire. Say obi any position when the team we can't be guaranteed a spot. I just say or fight it for a position. Captain Nayaka sa asem we dia no. Now how much more any other squad member it is all a player. Now Manchester United and now I was so putting up your A game because coach now wabano and said you'll be able to justify. You be impressive coach no and a coach be one opportunity amana dey ben. Abo game said the amano. It was almost a player be a bar. He wants to put up an extraordinary performance. Said the is going to catch the eye of the coach. It's a Kokobasa the competition bar. A Kokobasa a ready team spirit, a ready team performance because individually Obia tries to be improving. Apart from that, the only positives I'll be to me draw and say players like Marcus Rashford are for some time no way inconsistent. Manchester United in the preseason. He's gotten a couple of goals. There's a bit of consistency. Obi to say Anthony Martial. Yetimidina loan. I was Sevilla. Near both season the way. Not Sevilla for Manchester United. The player no more from. And the player now decided to say a Jenny loan. Now why an option to buy? No. Season the way mean to mean top player nibium. It's a Jew player. It's say none more from. This is a player in the French league. At around 18-19 years old, the kind of quality out here, he showed a glimpse of a very good striker, a very good attacker, they thought say at a point he was going to be one of the best players when he was playing for Monaco. And then certainly, or even PM Manchester United, no, he's gotten a couple of fine seasons. At a point, he got about 17 goals for Manchester United in a single season. Actually, the caliber of the player we are talking about, but with some lackadaisical performance, as a Peja Kaka, a Chenana Akofom, following the now Mani Musu Kaka, another time now Saya Akofom, with all these kind of ups and downs in his performances, inconsistencies, you know, people felt to say, and the money more former water Manchester United team Jana Kwame Krampo. But this particular preseason, and Yema Eko Ye the man and Tony Marciala, it goes back to the point that I make. I say most of the players brings out their A game in preseasons, especially when a new coach is around. Anthony Martial, so follow Manchester United. He's one of the players almost very consistent for preseason.
She goes now.
A true preseason goes for the man never brought in and but he ever rushes in him no because he's already secured a spot. But though, say I don't know how many chances a player in the preseason and more player so he's doing well. And one thing about football, I say, the more you score, and our confidence level the more you score, and the more you are winning. Now I bring it that kind of winning mentality. Football. And you know, these are some positives. I'll be to me a draw. I'll be to say Jadon Sancho. Look at the kind of quality in numbers. I know them about Borussia Dortmund. About Manchester United last season, it's in the preseason. So finding the fit now. Oshe goes and it's going to bring back the players' confidence. And I believe that these are some of the positives. I bet me a draw from Manchester United preseason. No, and then you see, say, coach naturally BB. Players able to a war rehearse pattern. I believe that these are some of the signs you are going to see from a good coach. At least for me. Me believe it's just a Obaba Bonas and Yaman Koyimpa. Park and so no. My young who say watch them ranty any baby. Omo body I will watch them. Nasa Unko Yimpa. You say they play to the coach's tactics, the coach's system, and a still near man Unko Yi. And all these things you can see in the Ten Hag team. But with all said and done, I believe sir Manchester United supporters they should limit their expectations. It is still preseason. It is still preseason. So the expectations has to be limited.
Because the grand person come support Manchester United. Go and the born and the born I'm here. So far, my 3 games I'm about which then I'm in fan count. But against Liverpool, a Premier League side on the bebo.
Yes.
Against Crystal Palace, a Premier League side on the bebo. Yes. At least 2 matches.
I'm so much. That is what I'm saying. There are positives. At least the style of play.
And let me give you be. Let me more sound there. But Ten Hag our bench. Possible become David here. The here a bobo is him. How and the Busi Fuye used to F for them David and he wants them to be passing.
Of course. I would say coach is not about this kind of football. No? And Obiti said Pep Guardiola, Obiti said Jurgen Klopp, everything here decide they say changing the goalkeeper just because also a goalkeeper but to me build football the style of play or the formation or the attack from defense which start from the goalkeeping department and comfortable about that kind of football no that kind of coaches. The DNA style of coaches, you know. I call them the DNA style of coaches because Obi to say Pep Guardiola, Obi to say Jurgen Klopp, Obi to say Erik ten Hag. There is no way I only be share in a match. Now Obeka say because we were possessing football in tea, or no neighbor be defended. There be. So Obi say 50-0 cramp no. Pep Guardiola, Jurgen Klopp, Erik ten Hag, they don't have plan B.
Marcelo Bielsa.
Yes. The DNA coaches only plan B. Next year one. This is what they believe in. And only the DNA, and only the moja. But I am going to look for another strategy in another game. But we need the upper and that kind of coaches, you know, goalkeepers because it be passable on the well because anytime we start the attack, we are from the goalkeeping department. Until I'm surprised. Just as I said early on, we can draw positives. Positives now, I draw from the Manchester United team. I had this kind of play. That is one. And certain players are throughout the season. Jadon Sancho, Marcus Rashford, Anthony Martial, and finding the goal scoring boots are almost goals, you know, and the confidence they are going to pick in the preseason and no normally be the coming season. And these are some of the positives we can draw from the preseason. But still, Manchester United supporters should limit the expectations. A preseason. It's a starting league, you know, then we can say whatever we want to say.
Yes, just as the coach Neka says still Nanejuma, and of course there is another player in the shape of Van der Beek and also Kase. There's still room for improvement. Dalempo.
Yeah, Andy.
Manchester United, 3 matches, 3 wins, 11 goals scored, 2 conceded.
Yeah.
A lot of positives.
Yeah, a lot of positives. And many big Beya doing why justice to Manchester United win. And Andy, say, what expectation now? You really give him Sanko say you won't be disappointed.
Sure.
Sanity. You're not very good start. Excellent start to life under Ten Hag. Look at a whole lot of positives on the field of play. That total football no and no Eric Ten Hag Deba Manchester United. That 17th minute goal now Anthony Martial Shayen. Yakoba no 48 minutes. Look at the build up. Passes no Eddie go nearby. So lovely. Marcus Rashford. The coherent coordination no players no understand the no players in term no. E can't get back pay. Manchester United enya control ewo games ne so omo dominate and omo sa share. This is something na say na you free Manchester go boku onim. See any wo bo ni ebe dominate play ni asa share. But under Eric Ten Hag you hu ni imprint, you hu ni signature ewo team ne so. Enti anya wanwa Sabra goalkeeper the year ebo ni sim no ka kire ni say Derby we should start from the back. That's his philosophy. And no what he say. A very, very good game. Manchester, who check ball possession now? Ball possession ratio about 65%, Andy.
65-35.
Yeah. And I can't be back with the show. Eric Ten Hag, Juma, and a very, very good for Manchester United. It's a preparation. I prepared the room in the main season. So Manchester, winning game say and the confidence every team no. Players no and so enya da understand the new momentum. Anthony Martial alone any back. Look at his performance or they might. We are just praying say obenya da consistent performance no going to next season. Obotara Malasia. This is a new chapter waba and when you playing time and they or trying a whole lot of options and on the left back. Look so Malasia Bebo.
Alex Telles. So me free say a whole lot of positives and a free game in by more Manchester boys now. So we are just hoping, though you lower your expectation going into the season, but we are just hoping. Say as Manchester United fan, and more than the year. Manchester United supporters, I'm hoping for the best, but said I can and I've been so much impressed with Ejuma, Mr. Ten Hag, so far, Manchester United. But news coming in and it's Chelsea preseason, a branch of friends, Khalid Koulibaly, just number 26, the iconic jersey from John Terry and Obey just for the preseason, and Raheem Sterling, so JC number 17 as it stands now. And news coming in from Chelsea, so Muguso, preseason, US of A and CDC and to us pure 95.7 FM pure afternoon sports show the Abraham Yebrafi na 57 and to us Mohammed Ahmed Polo a legend for Accra to folk na Polo and saying all lunch in the book ni book lunch yasi anya hwe kra no club friends has the oil legend nem ko hwe no so obehu aya has officials ni bi wase name or hwe well who anyhow to folk official when the book lunch nasi.
But at the point in time, now you're a little bit disappointed. In the sense, House of Folks official Bakupu Ambaho. Me say House of Folk official Bakupu Ambaho. Me the invitation Amma Umunina up to the board of directors. Toby pet na one country. No was sending me message. Oh, the WhatsApp say one year or Kamamasu manager. Me call commercial officer. No, me call, but me Danya Mercy say GFA president. Me sending a message. You know, in the afternoon before the evening of the event, say they should try and be with me. Now what too quiet? I am saying now. A friend say a message. You know, when him say what with dress from just to present himself there before he.
ɛno ɛyɛ Mohammed Ahmed Polo no sounds so to us almost answer nti has for ama wa broad invitation nyina call commercial officer omama ema wunya no hu bi say ukra wusi academy house na
nyame na bibia which is impossible because you want to me go back to back to the way we see before so asem na o kanu asem na o de tu no asem na o de tu no e kire bibi but me danyame ase say ma sege mu I have no regret because man has man for omo be grazing occasion na me danyame ase because man ewu nipa edi nipa ba wi ase say omo aba grazing occasion no me danyame ase
Mohammed Ahmed Polo, the dribbling magician, and yeah, 10 and Canada, and to us as good. A quiet before sorry place as good. Our next season's Ghana Premier League. And I am Sembe Baby, Ethel, Eddie Omo style, and sweating rain. And no, and football administrator, and no Dronyako, Eddie Atugasa, or Jidise, a quiet F if one day fashion. And the only thing is you and your grandpa.
India, zone 2 Adiaba, not Yakofa zone 3, Yakofa zone, we have a bobble. We've met it through the waters. We've met too much. Yeah, maybe the mean can't on power slow. I'm not talking about the areas of authority. They has the authority to do that. But I'm saying that I don't know, and yet they've taken the wrong decision. That they have absolute powers to do that. Decision on Mama, and they're right. It is all right.
It is not right. I know Dronya Korean and Musansa and Jiris quite bay and I know some common fast. A
very good example. A season cap, I did drops. I think that this matter and controversial. It's incontrovertible. There's no controversy. There are precedents. The matter is that a vacuum has been created. And how do we fill it? As someone can say the cause of the exit of the club, but how do you feel replace the team in the free? And these are precedents. There are precedents. Maybe echo cast and a cast you replace one. The replace one. This call relegation to zone 3. This call will be ankasa. You just me 5 Rangers there no. O ma ka city you born ko mo jaibo. And no free. When you nearby, you more playoff you mascoting the rain. Ebe share 19. And now you ya Congress. I can say Olympics. Any Pfizer. MSH Premier League. Man so China woman congressman editor. How will they replace? In zone 3, a team was split to replace King Pfizer. I mean, there's a prison, and you see the scale of justice. What was any idea? Lawyer for scale normally emblem. It is apart. It's not tilted to any side because what is good for the law believes that what is good for the goose is good for the gander. Supreme Court is High Court so was equal justice under the law.
Nana Odonyako and I yet and can yet was now a sons and some now and a reporter and Saka and say everyone that's cast almost I'm gonna replace it as good Ghana Premier League anymore. Now I know Penya friends Ali Mohammed or no Penipa Eddie Emma Bobuka friends 11 what was administrative manager and also I petition Akoma F I'm a F cracker Omonsaka.
The good news that no sorry if let's they have received our petition, so they will study it and get back to us very soon. So me so from Saka, almost very one man or more nano, I am conform with the Gamapa, Ebian plus one and 77 Sakofa will in 3 Ebian plus one event, they will do the needful. But Uncle Banasa, 77 the Bema of the family bra, a woody team, Sir Bema the family, a woody team. You see, that's our first step. You see, and we hope to say, every one, they will do the different. Every from so because William Badges out of class 3. That's a class 3 from planning 81. What the punishment of class 4 and our class 3 for the remember, final master, why don't you want to bring division 1 for a more stake? Oh, honey, again. I think the division 1 for mistake here with this one case move. So that's why we're saying everyone that we are the clubber. I would say, Yebo, if I go, case now, I say, Yebo.
Ali Mohammed administrative manager ma Techima 11 wonder sana ya tenen kano nano ena Henry Asante Chuma kasade ma the Ghana Football Association Henry enso ese yem fan to say no kra 11 wonder so betia your appeal ni anase omo petition ni ade na mum as it stands now ese no de omo enhu 11 wonder say omo ye Premier League club.
as we speak, the Premier League clubs are, and the Congress near Premier League clubs are 11 wonders in count, Wafan count, Omina Sharks in count. They have lost that right as Premier League club because it has to be on merit. There is a difference between demotion and relegation. Relegation is a consequence of performance, and the demotion is punishment. Let me say, the ball league where a ball, Ashanti Gold were not relegated, but rather they have been demoted with a form of punishment. Yes, 11 wonders can petition the FA, but what they need to know is as we speak, they are no longer a Premier League club, and that is based on law. That is based on the regulations of the FA that govern all the top tier leagues in the country. And Rana said, at the end of every season, the top team wins the championship, and the 3 bottom place clubs are automatically relegated. That is law. So based on that law, 11 Wonders as a club is no longer a Premier League. Same for Wafa, same for Elmina Sharks.
Henry Asante Chuma Kasadema FN, but I say there is no provision our FN status as to how you replace a demoted club. Say demoted clubs say the areas good. I say our FN run on the football Ghana handy. Maybe I don't know capture say acquire a fast a replace a demoted club.
There is no provision in our statutes except when a club is demoted, this club or that club must replace the demoted club. The Mrano, based on the statute, the Mrano Ama Executive Council, we say a ban institutions like that. It is an argument when for a throw around it came in their discussion. Eventually, the decision was that because relegation is in our law and it's mandated and it's enshrined in our law. Add demotion then dealing with the relegation first. What dealing with the relegation first now? I 3 clubs are medical both they say they are not part of the Premier League.
Henry, sorry, in the same way, Liberty Professionals dwarfs any part of the Premier League. So why give them the opportunity to come in?
It is a new window that is opening to give others the opportunity to fight for the slot.
Okay.
Because the mirror will be any other. So now, because we used to it has to be on merit. An opportunity to a different group and fighting for the slot, so that it will be on merit.
I know Henry Asante Chuma Kasadema the Ghana Football Association and Yaten Kano Biggie. How to replace Asgo? They say the same Breba we yes. Premier League class relegate to almost say the entire Premier League and any problem, but here involved in issue one. And I created this whole controversy. But no drawing South and no drawing Aqua Canada. Henry Asante Chuma so can but 11 Wonders of also say Omo dear. Say you Premier League team be every Ghana Premier League table no swa. Omo and another Premier League. And
the one thing they say at the same common idea and rano. If I got top 4 and the top 6 in Semra.
Yeah.
Semra football na yamrani edibo.
Yeah.
Eti baby amraya jumani yanchira adwen ho.
Yeah.
That is one thing you have to know. Yes. Baby amraya jumano yanchira adwen ho. But the ama say amam for chira adwen ne say football na ye bon wo hanom no. Na ye nim se mire bi beba. Obi betimi akwa fix match. Ama yakwa demote no. Ama wo say ye kokopɛ de obeba ba bɛhye ho. Eti yanya no ho mra mfanto ho. So there you can't blame Ghana Football Association. You did can't go we are na police station no. No bin twa obiti da. E obi ne kotwa obiti. Ene nam so me ye hye mra se. Said ye be ya obi nkonkotwa obiti bie binti no. Sisi amra se ni ye de aba. Enti obiti nchen a onim se nipa asemasi kotwa obiti ne e bia ya sentencing to firing squad. Enti men so me nkonkotwa obiti. Enti there is always boni e bedi kan asi. Ai be nam so am ya ba be hye mra bi. Ene ye hu some match fixing about Babakaya football now. It's your face to say a shemra. Now going forward, no, say BBC senior you be a free man. yenya nipa kora de ne beba ba bishim.
But no nya konso ka say omunyu Fire Rangers case no na no nya match fixing but omu ka so mu biem na afi omu ka so mbebo ene ye dimoti omu ya regulate omu ye dimoti omu enti ko omunyu so sa approach no in solving this situation
on se pede ono na ka no wa ma president I chese nka yi si Fire Rangers de na but then again you and I know say Fire Rangers de no enye match fixing na nam so me dimoti omu.
Yeah, that's true.
Enti I am sure so decision executive council na dia ba abonten no just as yete hanoma ayeyi they met esan say bi incident and omo to adwene and omo feel say this is the best decision and what omo take aba abonten amanfo raise questions and they floor omo decision no omo de aba no enka akire what they would have to do ne say quickly they can organize an emergency congress because obia asem bia waka concerning this particular case bia no utie to asum dwarfs dey to asum 11 wonders dey to asum division 1 for ne do omo to omo ba bi and also kwa ko former baba kan once our name omo di omo babu no se see omo so baba be to omo trim so we have the opportunity of qualifying it is how decide to obey you omo so free man they can also bring some claims because if we are talking about promotion it is from the division 1 it is a demoti obina say also babe shema they can also come from an angle say any say yanso so na was ye promote ye dey babe shewo because what in kan baba be boy din dada Manso train in Ghana football. Nakim Faisal wo case. Great Olympics wo case. And I'm so my Ghana football ni ehun kwan ya dey fa so.
I feel say about 18.
Omo sia ye Congress ase. And omo say Manso no we dey say obia wo case asem ne donso. Drag football ni ko akire too much. Nakim Faisal be Bobby. Olympics be Bobby. Instead of 16 teams no odi amuma yemo 18 na asem ni tunka. E hono na mra ho. But Congress ase and a trade the assessor Baba can only the assessor of free. And Obia Chilen Adrian Omujitum.
In this case, no organize a congress now.
I believe they should call for an emergency congress. If the club will be a plea or the Beba, wonders the Nadia Beba, you're supporting Wonders War, you're supporting a year Dwarfs War, you're supporting Division 1 for the Honum. And you'll be a now Honum no Yatuaba. The executive council, how many are they? About 12 people or so. Am I right? Congress, nipa saying 100 and something. So nipa 12 that could take a decision. They are 100 and something. Now 100 and something. What do we have to do? Let's call for an emergency congress. Now nipa 120 now. Only to me a supersede the 12 because a omo and a mother body near omo dia. So you can't take a decision. Now on from mama show omo kon say wait na yet it didn't move follow. And no never for litigation be diaba. And we find injunctions be diaba. If care is not taken, where you assess you. And for me, I believe that the best solution to this particular problem, and it's one for an emergency congress. And you demotion, you promotion. No be at China, you be at China, you are near to Swaba. Not you be in favor. No, Yenina Jatum, Nadia Nuna Yaduma, not a free and net air corner. Afei baba be use a match fixing na kai ho afei compare yes akwa betting company man baba headline sponsor of the Ghana Premier League there we have to admit it
but assassin we na aba nye ntimi so amforte ye Dr. Kofi Amwa
say why
2019 na ye ko normalization na ye sankra nyemam anas issue no na the same thing line na enamu na it was about match fixing ye ma referee say on manipulating match on my match with results enye say enti na line na dem no na previous years ye nya Nania FC Great Mariners Okwa United mo abo match facing wo Ghana ha 2007 am ye dimotu omo engineer wo
your president
a SC wo de ye ntwa etesimu ebi share BA United win obi 20 naira 11 wise ne azaka se bo first match ba ko hye ne yanko 19 ne no e bi asa time no na eyetete ye ba professional league no ye nya president our first division mo body qualifier ye dimo 2 sa class we equal division 2 enti our president a SC ana sa case a ma FIFA yes ye normalize on football no so no na line na dem no ana line na FIFA edigina so ema ye dissolve yen efe at that time no e ko normalization say no ma foforo no e match e fixing e san say ye manipulate referee see so my match no say Juventus no Lazio mu de no referees ne club officials ne deal you and ye di mo two omo Regina Inter AC yetete bi mo points and referees are now ye nya bia ye che wo mo ye hwesi videos ni bi no ade bi di aponche ne ade no kire say match no ma e bia kotoko ne aso no ma haso folk enya win e bia that time ne ani na amaso senka na nya sa na asana na ne expose ena nanka yet to say club officials no and I coach Skadama referee now ebia nkom di twa bet say house win enti wo no referee no sika bia pa bia de be ma ye de ma wi a match no in favor of house of folk ye diska no and ebem ema Ahmed Adam bo na mo na chi o amon nso but ye nya house nya penalty o mo boto atena ma house enya that 3 maximum points no enti a kira wo say e wo ho anke ye course our time we no
normalization
regulations ya amend laws no bi o ni ade no no san ko mo di shem say demotion article bi anu a e kire say kwan e be fa so a ye de obi e be ba be hye na nani ade a
eno na see I say you truncate the whole season ye nimoti obi a they didn't factor say aha ne ye ni obi a truncate the whole season
no so omunya bibi say ade na asi no ye mpa hu Pomasible say club bi a ye be chew no e bi anya anas na be nya me ti say de bi asi e bi anka anas time na bi kwa anka anas na no omudi nkomo se ye ntwa ye mfa match no enye 5-1 ye mfa ndi o unim sa the same thing no enti at that time no say ade na si ye no em ye nya ho adwene bi a o say nka edishem enti a mistake se pa ene ye no 2019 no a nei ewom say executive committee no and the highest body when it comes to decision making ewo yen football no but congress will say baby a congress dia na amamu say any status num na congress about deliberate enti in this case no I say executive committee no and show more powers eno no dia aba wie na you
and me also say big utie BYT so dimension now there bana I mean, we had an opportunity. And 2019, they just so far long. We had an opportunity, of course. But it looks like Omar no more helms of affairs. So did not think say we are truncating the whole.
The BYT cut is here. If we are being honest to ourselves, we as sports journalists, nobody even talked about it or thought about it.
Yeah.
Into the same way, and no more no Dr. Kofi Amoamo ebetimi eludi omo. But the fact of the matter is that your crosses are part na baba be doing. So says here, should we crucify Dr. Kofi Amoa? Nothing is going to change. The most important thing is the way forward. And to see a junction now,
we have to find a way
Ghana football this year. Yeah. And that is what we should be looking at.
Hey, you. Oh, yeah, I said when there. But uti obi argument oh yeah, obi there to us.
Of course.
Teams are more involved in obi asma o ke bia to us.
Dwarfs say time na didn't see no. Omo na di 16. Enti said that year ni see no nanka ye dimoti as golda and come sonre.
And Dwarfs create no kwampo there
na to us mu.
Yes.
Because Kim First ane Olympics ye no. Ye ka say season na ya bo no o de mo ma ye monko court adia akoma efe ni say ye monko ba da decision no ye be dia wie bia no ba bia season about 3 seasons kura na o say dey sa teams no
e be establish
ampanyampa ye do mo be de
e be Arsenal draws in Sweden almost
exactly
point no and
draws there no dey ya cry say who say that particular season anya 3 points ayete omo a nko
against Lagos City.
Yes. And you have 3 points now. And come on, the 10 full league. Come on, relegation. If you don't know what you know, cry to say,
we cry 3 6. The third match. Be grand come take cash and no other from 1-0. Richmond.
Okay, the third match.
Yes, 3 points. It's also a replay of that match because almost my referee job.
KBR 6 and now 4 points.
What's here in seminar course now? Almost obia why interview already so. Almost club bia or didn't play about bia ne dia to asum.
Yeah.
Obia dia to asum.
And the other no more invited clubs no sa executive FNM deliberated they find
them invite pressure about Brom de Tamale City ne other clubs no be kan ho. Inside this one. That Liberty no ho ni say bia.
That's almost meaning sir in a way almost they have a right to play.
Maybe 11 wonders in Meshemwa Kaduas and Kwani the only team contested for this issue because Duas Rebecca last season yeah referred the also rather than say the 11 wonders and ever. But here is the case of Makofa Division 1 for the Naso Tiabom Mokrano Mube Bobby qualify ye.
Andy Kakrabi me free say many big yard say they should call emergency Congress. No one transit, no one deliberate on the issue. No one penny in our pumasi bre. And the whole lot of chaos. Eba. And yan take care. One shall tell me about starting league, ever drag your question.
How long has that started?
I think it's in September.
And you're mid of July. I also to start on pre-season.
Where you wanted to move? I wanted to say I'm sure 70 years.
Yeah, this is the time I'm for the injunction about two leagues because I know when you're doing and baby money is very complicated yet and they say no regulations or rules.
They have admitted
yes, Ali. I know the they know. And then about drag issue na quite because there's no regulations so I think say I also call emergency Congress na omontrance na yem pensem ni nyina pomasi bre but when me for we nsi moment polo die no
there has also the invitation
as a legend of the club. First let me free say bia one for invitation anko but so the invitation come house of
also no one call commercial office or the invitation
then it's
yes be osuma impo na beka ni para osuma na fanko no one the call
oni BYT a historian yes heroes are remembered enti see a miracle of Elwaka Debbie Bekai but legends there they never die. You know how are you treating a legends okromuano I was see a pay any esheni. Look at how this western part of the world a treaty of legends now if I compare the how are you treating your legends? Your legends will be any number of people across sometimes raho and these clubs are almost so ain't pay attention to them. Mohamed Polo to Polo do ababaya diama has nay or launching the book or bring invitation ma ana invitation me free say us o man nya there they should just talk to the man na onebontonium because never be say na ya na de eyaoba no
Mate yan fan community community dey kasi e dia kire be dia because Ghana football no dey eya ne nkoma wa Ghana football nkoma wa papa but I be admit now on this same topic I think say e bia ba o chan na enya any update on how to replace sad teams no bia na pen for the before ababo nti nyame admit be sa so ato aso o tia bjafo nyina nka me Andrew so sweet here from yan dikasa so fan che say you remu 5 minutes into the time of a pure drive crew no nemum o my set and a Tuesday into Ombabe Mau tunes. Near sorry na Omatos. Yami admo channel pa nundu obeti chairman BKB any abijafo nyina enka yakram.